Taking a bump or two is all part of the game.
You still get hits and bumps, it's still pretty rough.
Only fair hits and bumps, like when you're going to pick the ball up and when you're going for goal and getting tackled, you can expect that.
But there's a big difference between a fair knock and a situation like this.
Oh, jeez. That is inexplicable, isn't it?
Yeah, I was worried about how the player that got or hit was going to be.
I knew he was going to get suspended. I was worried for the Fremantle player. As you can see, he broke his jaw, he dislocated a few teeth and lost a couple as well.
Last week, West Coast Andrew Gaff punched Fremantle's Andrew Brayshaw in the middle of a game. While Brayshaw's going to be okay, he'll miss the rest of the season recovering. Andrew Gaff got to play out the rest of that game. Later, he found out he'd miss 8 weeks through suspension. But while the incident has been settled in the eyes of the AFL, many fans and commentators say something needs to change. First up, the red card.
I think that there should be a rule change, like a red card rule in soccer, so that if somebody does strike someone or do something aggressive, then they should be taken off the field for the rest of the game.
I think there should be a send-off like in soccer, because you can't just go belting people on a football field.
In most sports played in Australia, players can be immediately sent off for their behaviour. And while that's the case in the lower levels of Aussie rules, like you might play, umpires in the AFL don't have that power. But some say that when it comes to extreme examples of violence on the field, missing games isn't enough. They say in those situations police should be called. That has happened before. In 1985, Hawthorn player Lee Matthews was charged by police for punching Geelong's Neville Bruns. But usually authorities don't intervene.
The victim, as I said, needs to be the one who goes to the police and says, I've been assaulted, or I've been attacked, I've been injured, and I need you to pursue this. So without that, even though we've all seen it on television, the police won't act anyway.
Some people think it's time we revisit that attitude.
If you go and punch someone on the street, you're going to get a criminal charge, and it's the same on a footy field.
I think if something like this happens where it's a punch to the face, then there should be police involvement, as it's no different to a one-punch hit on the streets.
The AFL says it's sticking by its system.
Our system generally works very well. For 1 or 2 incidents a year, I think the deterrent is clearly there. We don't see that stuff much in our game anymore.
What do you think? Was everything handled okay? Or should more be done to stop violence in sport?
I thought it was very stupid decision to do. Even if he was trying to hit him in the guts, why would you try and punch someone anyway?
I think it was just unnecessary conduct, and yeah, it's not a part of the game.
I hope that this does stop, because some of my friends might play AFL and I don't want them getting injured and not being able to play.